Oh, he is pissed. All right then. Did he get shot? No, it's just his ribs, is it? What the hell, how many guards does he need in this freaking house?
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Sit your ass down.
Please. Oh!
Bastard! Lauren is dead! You fucking killed her!
Stop! Stop! I beg you!
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer!
Out the window. Oh. Film the opposite way.
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No! No, please! Don't hurt me!
Last chance.
I don't know! I swear! I don't know anything! Oh. Oh. Stop! Stop! I beg you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play. He told me everything. He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son. No one will miss him.
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. Just street trash, like so many others.
Oh, you disgusting pile of shit. And what about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard. That girl, Lauren, she was just a whore. You'll forget her in no time. Come and work for me, Shelby. I'll pay you well. You'll be able to have all the girls you want.
Never say her name again. You hear me? Never.
My heart! My heart!
I don't believe it.
Quickly! I need my pills. In that drawer, there.
I don't believe him.
Thank you. You saved my life.
I already regret it.
Yeah, I thought about it, Wes, but then I thought... Yeah, to be honest with you, I thought he was faking it. I thought he was going to try and put a gun on him or something, you know, and then... Oh. Right, well, Lauren died. I mean, I don't know if that matters. Nothing
Hello,
that...
I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
She wasn't like a
Please sign
main
the
character,
visitor's
was
book.
she?
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Right. Who are we visiting? The Anne Shepard? Oh, take some flowers in with you. No? Right then. Who is she visiting? It is Anne, is it? Okay. But how does she know about Anne?
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Facing that way.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where
Yeah.
are my pills?
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
The hell? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Hang on a minute, let's put this down. Hang on one cotton pick a minute. Right, let's not do the frog. Not do the frog. Let's do the dog, because we've seen the dog before, right? Right, it asked me... Hold that down. What the... Yeah. Origami dog.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking, because there was no frog or anything, so... I'm like, what, should we make another one? I'll make another one.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son, my little Johnny.
Just thinking, go over to the life support.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
I went to pick her up flowers, but I couldn't.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them, always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Show the picture. Damn it. You know what I mean? Show her the picture. Should have brought her flowers. Right, let me get some flowers. Right. Back down here and grab these poxy flowers. I tried to grab them earlier, but he wouldn't let me. I don't want to talk to her just in case it ends the scene.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Shaun Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, You are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole!
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Norman.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
I think he took it.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it. Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere. The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
Good night, Wes. Thank you for hanging out, bro. I'll speak to you soon. Much love, buddy.
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer. Two receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home. Ugh, that doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely. Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars. Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha. He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him. I think it could be a cop, but I don't think it's him. Because it would be...
Hang on, John! I'll get help! Just hang on! Go on, hurry! I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying! I'll be right back! It's John! He fell into a pipe! He's
Get out of
drowning!
here, you little pest! Leave me
You
alone!
gotta come, Dad! Come on! John's gonna die! John's gonna
Well,
die!
that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away!
Please, Dad! I'm begging you! John's gonna die! John's gonna
What did
die,
I
Dad!
tell ya? Scrap!
Please! Please, Dad! You've got to save John! I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about this guy.
Right, now... Dude, thank you very much for the host, bro. Much appreciated. Rocky, can you give Lou a shout out for me? Right. So his name is Anthony Scotty? Oh no. I don't know. No, it's not. Wait, what's his name? Is it like Detective Scott? Is that what he calls himself? Like Inspector Scott or something? And also that father, oh my god, I would to think an absolute low life, you know. Whoa! He didn't even open the figures. Oh! It was him! Yo, right? Dude, it did look like him though, but I was like, it can't be him because... I was like, it can't be because when he was fighting, he was the only one I could picture being under the scarf, you know, being under the hat because he was massive and... he did look black. Not black, but he looked dark, you know? And he got Lauren killed in the process. Shocked? A little bit. But then I was wondering, like, how did he know to go to that Mrs. Bowles' house? Like, how can he get a lead on that? So, like, how could he get a lead on that? And, like one or two things that like I can understand why he went to the shop, the typewriter, because obviously, but the shop owner would have said, "Oh, Inspector Scott, it's the same one that I sold you." You know, it's the same one I sold you. And then carry on. And why would he call the cops? And look out the window. Yeah, but he could have just said that he called the cops, you know? And he could have killed Laura in the process. Like, he could have killed her. I get it, actually. I get it. He doesn't kill... Oh, no, he does. I was gonna say he doesn't kill anyone but young boys, but now I think about it, he did kill that old man.
Yeah, lost your touch, girl. The Origami Killer's apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is.
It is Scott Shelby. Oh, he's deleted everything. Well, burnt everything. He's still there, isn't he? Why would he go through the hassle of questioning Gordy and his father? Why would he go through that hassle? No worries, Chorus. Good night, bro. I'll catch you soon, mate. Hey, Herman.
He used to be a cop. Probably knew exactly how an investigation would be carried out.
Oh, it is a cop uniform. No, I'm from South Wales, Herman. Are you from the States? Oh. God. Camera angles. Take a sandwich. Don't deserve it. Check the bin, maybe? Can. Oh, I can't. Ah, yeah, I can.
That's where the smell of burning comes from. Evidence going up in smoke. cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop. Sean Mars. Oh, the lunatic's been watching him drown. But it's some kind of a well filling up with rain, slowly drowning him. There's not much time left. There must be some... Shit, it needs a password.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Get in there.
No, without going into the laptop. We get into the laptop. Oh no. Oh yeah, just get close to it.
Way too high. I'll kill myself if I jump. I gotta find something else.
Alright, fine, don't jump then.
way too high. I'll kill myself if I jump. I gotta find something else.
Pat yourself off, love. Pat yourself off. Pat yourself off. Pat yourself off. You're fine. You're fine. The kitchen. How was she doing under there? Grab that. Grab the microwave. Out we go. Oh, crap. I should turn the motorbike on and it'll frickin' blow up. Scotty doesn't know. My God. Is this where the kid is? Oh no, this is the cop, isn't it? So we're looking for the cop. The kid's in there. Come on, get around there.
Christ. Hang on, kid. I'll get you out of there.
They get hit on the head now. He ain't dead, man.
Shit. He's not breathing. He's not breathing. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
I don't understand. I do that.
Oh, you're okay, Sean. You're okay. You're safe now. You're safe.
What are you doing here? You're not his father. Only his father can save him. Got no business here.
I've been waiting so long for a father capable of giving his life for his son.
And what do I get? Nothing. Nobody.
What's real love if it isn't sacrifice? All those people saying they love each other.
They're just a pack of liars.
You shouldn't have gotten mixed up in this. You discovered my little secret. And it will die.
Bastard. You're not gonna get away that easily. Are you alright, Sean?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Where's Dad?
I'll call the police. They'll come and get you, okay? Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. Tell Lieutenant Blake I found Sean Mars. Send men and an ambulance immediately to 852 Theodore Roosevelt Road. Fast!
Fought him before, didn't he? But yeah, anything else? fucking TV in his head. Hey, what's on?
Save me. Please, save me.
Big bastard. Thing is, we need him alive, see?
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery and tenacity of Norman Jayden, an FBI profiler brought in to help local police. State-of-the-art technology and his own investigator's flair allowed him to track down the killer. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
But we know what happened.
You're free to go.
Dad!
Sean has been waiting to see you for weeks. I thought you might like him to be here as soon as you got out. Ethan, I'm sorry.
Promise you'll never leave me again, Dad.
I promise, son. I never will again.
You've reached Madison Page. Leave me a message.
Matt? Sam? I'm worried about you, girl. You haven't answered your phone in days. Listen, I can't pretend to know what you've been through, but I'm here for you. If you want to talk to someone about it, you know I'm here. Right, I'll try again later on.
Our guest today is on the cover of today's World magazine this week and has been hailed by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of killings by the man known as the Origami Killer and saved the life of young Shaun Mars. His determination, courage, and intelligence have won our admiration. Norman Jayden, give it up.
I want to see them again. I'm a father too.